Hi there, Jess in the Rada Kitchen. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to be making a kicked up version of my Cajun chicken chili. This will surely warm you up on a cold winter's day. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's prep some veggies. So with my Rada French Chef's knife, just gonna slice up my green pepper. We're gonna use green and red, which is going to give us lots of color and variation of flavor. Now for my sweet red bell pepper. From the inside, I'm going to slice, bring it back and chop it. All right, let's prep our onion. Easiest way to dice an onion. I'm gonna take my knife right across the root, cut it in half, and then with my Rada French Chef's knife, I'm gonna leave the root intact, bringing my knife across the middle, not all the way through, and then down the top. And here you have a perfectly diced onion. All right, let's prep some jalapenos. I'm going to cut these with my paring knife on my Rada Flexible Cutting Board. This is gonna keep the heat off of my wooden cutting board underneath, and it makes for super easy cleanup. I'm keeping the seeds in because I love all things spicy. You, of course, could take the vein out of the jalapeno if you don't like it quite as hot. Ready to chop some garlic, and I have a good handful because I love the flavor profile that this is going to add to our dish. So with my garlic clove, knife down, give it a good whack, discard the peel, and chop. All right, so here I have 4 bone-in chicken breasts that we're gonna roast for 45 minutes at 425 degrees. We wanted to use the bone-in because it packs so much flavor. Into my Rada rectangular baker, and we'll stick this in the oven. So here in my Rada square baker, I have a pound of organic Chipotle chicken sausage. You could use andouille, you could even use a smoked beef link if you can find it at the grocery store. So I'm going to pop this in the oven to roast, and when I pull it out, we'll allow it to cool and slice it into thick chunks for our pot. So here we have our nice plump Chipotle chicken sausage, and with my Rada butcher's knife, I'm just gonna come and slice right through that casing. So here in our pot, I'm going to put down some extra virgin olive oil, and we're going to saute our veggies just to speed up our cooking process. So in they go, and we're gonna allow these to cook just until they become tender, and then we'll add our liquids. All right, so you can see that we're sweating our vegetables, and they're nice and translucent at this point. So we're gonna go ahead and add our liquid. To this, I'm going to add 2 quarts of chicken stock. Get it all in there. One more. All right, and to that, a tablespoon of chicken base. Our water. And we're gonna add our seasonings. So to this, I'm adding some Cajun seasoning, and you can find this at any supermarket. Chili powder, cumin. It's gonna give us a nice smoky element. Some black pepper, and some dried oregano leaf. To this, a couple shakes of your favorite hot sauce. And we're gonna let this come up to a simmer. But first I'm gonna give it a quick stir with my Rada non-scratch spoon. And you can already smell all those delicious flavors coming together. So we'll let this simmer and get our chicken out of the oven to cool. All right, to our pot, we are going to add 2 cans of tomatoes with diced green chilies, and then 2 cans of green chili. Put the lid back on and wait for our chicken. So here we have our chicken breast that I've allowed to cool. Again, this is bone-in chicken breast, and of course I got a good free-range organic kind. So I'm gonna go ahead and discard the skin. I wanted to leave it on while it cooked to get flavor added to our dish, but now I'm going to get rid of it to save us on some of those extra calories. So just peeling the chicken right off the bone, and we're gonna give it a rough chop. With my cook's utility knife, and leave it in nice big chunks and into our bowl. All right, we're ready to add our meat and our beans, so lots of protein going in this. Here I have my cooked chicken, my sliced sausage, and here I have some cannellini beans, or white kidney beans. We'll give this a stir, and the lid's gonna go back on for about 20 minutes. So for our last few ingredients, I have a handful of fresh cilantro that I'm just going to give a quick chop to with my Rada Cook's utility knife. And this is gonna go right into our pot just before we're ready to serve. Set that aside. And then we are going to use the juice of 1 lime. So I'm just going to have that. And to top everything off, once we get our soup in our bowl, some fresh green onions. We are ready to finish off our Cajun chicken chili. To my pot, I'm adding the fresh chopped cilantro and the juice of 1 lime that I'm gonna squeeze directly in. This is going to pack flavor into our bowl. This smells absolutely amazing. So with my Rada soup ladle, I'm just gonna give everything a quick stir, and we are ready to start scooping this into our bowls. So here we have a heaping bowl of our Cajun chicken chili. You could serve it right out of the pot without adding anything, and it would be light, flavorful, super healthy, and gluten-free. Or if you want to kick it up another notch, top it with your favorite tortilla chips that you've crushed, a heaping spoonful of sour cream, some shredded cheese, and our green onions that we sliced. Thank you so much for joining me today. Be sure to check us out at radacutlery.com and to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can get more great recipes just like this one.